Once upon a time, music sales flowed with abundance to record companies. What seemed like an endless pouring of consumer spending on records and then CDs filled the industry's coffers. Then, in 2001,
we're late to this party and we're about to do a leapfrog.
Apple CEO Steve Jobs, in introducing the iPod, opened the digital music floodgates. What began as a tiny, unthreatening stream grew into a raging river of music sales. Soon, a computer company was diverting much of the money being spent on physical media into digital download purchases, mostly channeled through Apple's iTunes Music Store. Around a decade later, a new stream emerged, the stream of streaming music. Pandora introduced millions of music fans to the idea of streaming songs on their computers and smartphones for free with some ad intermissions from genre and artist channels of their own choosing. Another stream grew out of this streaming concept, with Spotify offering consumers a paid subscription service, allowing them to play on demand their choices from among literally millions of songs. By 2014, streaming revenue was gushing for Spotify to the tune of $1 billion last year. This siphoned off revenues from single and album downloads. Even after spending $3 billion to acquire Beats Music, a Spotify competitor, Apple finds its mighty music business swimming upstream, with Spotify now controlling 86% of the on-demand music streaming market. So Apple's decided to get aggressive, creating a subscription streaming service of its own, priced at around $10 a month, just like Spotify. Spotify also offers streaming radio, which Apple hopes to one-up by programming music channels with well-known DJs. Once it reaches deals with the record companies, Apple could be entering dangerous waters. Last year, the average iTunes Store customer spent $30. Convincing many of these customers to spend more than $120 a year on its new service could be a tough sell. While at the same time, the most voracious music consumers within the Apple ecosystem may decide to sign on to the subscription service, and that could result in those top-tier customers spending less money. Apple's taking on these rapids because it sees the direction things are going and knows that it could be, when it comes to its music business, sink or swim.